Good morning, everybody. It's Pastor Rick, and this is the Broadman Word for Friday, May 29th, 2026. And apologize, it's been so long since I've done one of these. I'm going to try to get back in the groove here and get out my regular amount of them to you. Today, we're talking about the power, and specifically the power of the Holy Spirit. And it's from Acts 1:8. It says, "You will receive power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you." And so, this idea came to me in going through my devotional today, Pathway to Victory by Dr. Robert Jeffries. It's I know we're already almost halfway through the year, but you could start a devotional anytime. This is a great one if you're not currently working on one. But in today, Pastor Jeffries tells a story about an old man in Oklahoma who had always wanted to be wealthy. One of the goals of his wealth would be to buy a shiny red Cadillac. That was his big goal in life, is to have enough money to go in and just lay down the cash for a shiny red Cadillac. And so, luck would have it, being in Oklahoma, they found oil on his land, and next thing you know, he is a very wealthy man. And what is one of the first things that he does with all this money? Goes down to the dealership, lays down cash on the barrelhead for a big, bright, red, shiny new Cadillac. And he is so proud of this thing that every morning at exactly 10 o'clock, he would drive this Cadillac around the town square, just waving. But he got very distracted a lot and in fact, he would lean out the window and just start talking to folks. And you would think that people would be kind of concerned about his distraction and driving and distraction, and then that it would be dangerous. But nobody was too concerned about it because they would simply smile and wave back to him in his shiny new Cadillac as he rolled through town, being pulled by two horses that he had hooked up to the front bumper of the Cadillac. You see, the man had never learned how to drive and didn't want to. So, the application here is that as Christians, we can kind of become comfortable with a place in our Christianity, and in doing so, we can ignore the power that is within us. We can get to a place where we don't think that we can experience miraculous answered prayer, or that God would never speak to us in a supernatural way. And in doing so, you limit yourself in what you can experience in this life, but more importantly, you limit the power of the Holy Spirit within you. You limit God's ability to use you. And so what you end up with is just traveling at the same speed in the same direction. This old man would just go around the town square every day at 10 o'clock, same pattern, at the same speed, just being pulled along by his two horses. And so that's just what their Christianity becomes. That safe, comfortable middle area, going the same way at the same speed. But there's Christians, and all Christians, in fact, should want to experience more. We would want to see powerful prayers that become fruitful. Whatever struggles we go through, we'd want to see more power and strength on the other side. We would want to be effective witnesses during those struggles. And we want to have more joy, ever increasing joy in our worship experiences. So we then, in wanting that, need to engage in things that are going to produce that. Sometimes we fail by comparison, looking at other Christians and what they're doing and what they have, and they seem to be spiritually whizzing right by us. And we could start to think, well, maybe I'm not doing this right. Maybe I don't have the right kind of Christianity. All kinds of other blocks and nonsense and doubt can come into play. It's not the way it works. We just simply need to individually want more and do things to receive more. We have to dig into the owner's manual, so to speak. This old man with the Cadillac never wanted to. He never wanted to learn how to use this wonderful thing that God had given him. And for us, we need to want to learn how to use the Holy Spirit. We need to want to have that power and be effective with that power. So if you want more out of the Christian life than you're experiencing right now, what you're really looking for is more power, and that can be found in the Holy Spirit. So as you think about your Christian life and what you're doing, make part of your evaluation the use of the Holy Spirit. What am I doing with this enormous power of heaven that resides within me, that was given to me upon profession of faith? How is that being used? Or is it being used? So that's where we're going to proceed from for today. I'm going to leave you with the thought that perhaps if your Christian life isn't where or what you want it to be, maybe you need to tap into the power of the Holy Spirit more and use it to get a little further along your walk where you want to be. So now, I love you. Hope you have a marvelous day in the Lord. I'll talk to you next time.